Dear friends, welcome back to our journey through ancient history. Today I am particularly excited to talk to you about two extraordinary texts I have studied, the First and Second Books of Maccabees. These books are true historical and spiritual treasures, which allow us to understand a crucial period in Jewish history, and more generally, in the ancient Mediterranean world. But let's go in order. The First Book of Maccabees is not just a historical account. It's a gripping narrative that plunges us into the heart of the 2nd century BC, a time of great upheaval. It's a world where the Jewish people's age-old traditions clash with the Hellenistic culture forcefully imposed by Antiochus IV Epiphanes, a conflict that the book vividly portrays. This book is a testament to the Jewish people's heroic resistance to this oppression, a story of courage and determination that will inspire you. It all begins with Mattathias, a priest of unshakable faith who refuses to submit to the religious impositions of the Seleucids. And then, dear friends, his sons enter the scene, particularly Judas Maccabeus, a leader of extraordinary skill and courage. His military exploits are narrated to us with a vividness that makes us hear the clash of swords and the fervor of prayers. But the First Book of Maccabees is not just a chronicle of battles. It is a tribute to a people's faith, determination, and desire for freedom. It is the story of how Jerusalem was retaken and the temple cleansed, an event we still celebrate during Hanukkah. And then there is the Second Book of Maccabees. This text. It is different but equally fascinating. It does not limit itself to recounting historical facts, but offers profound theological reflection. It was written in Greek, probably as a synthesis of a more extensive work, and it focuses on a shorter period but with an emotional intensity that will deeply move you and connect you to the narrative. Here, martyrdom is at the center of the narrative. I will tell you stories of unshakable faith, like that of the mother and her 7 sons, who preferred death to breaking Jewish law, or that of Eleazar, a wise old man who refused to deny his faith, accepting martyrdom with dignity and courage. The Second Book of Maccabees is a meditation on the meaning of suffering, faithfulness to God, and hope. It is a testimony that, even in the darkest moments, the light of faith can shine brightly. My friends, these two books, although considered apocryphal, that is non-canonical by the Jewish and Protestant traditions, are an invaluable heritage for understanding the history and spirituality of the Jewish people. In the first book, we see the chronicle of the struggle for freedom. In the second, we see the spiritual and moral reflection. Together, they offer us a complete and fascinating vision of an era that shaped not only the ancient world, but also our culture and religion. This journey through the books of the Maccabees has enthralled you as much as it has enthralled me. History is alive. It is here, in the words of these ancient texts, and it continues to speak to us if we know how to listen. Thank you for sharing this discovery with me. This journey through the books of Maccabees has enthralled you as much as it has enthralled me. History is alive. It is here, in the words of these ancient texts, and it continues to speak to us if we know how to listen. Before I say goodbye, I invite you to subscribe to the channel if necessary. Every week, we explore new and fascinating chapters of ancient history together. Suppose you want to support the channel and delve further into these stories. In that case, I recommend you look at the Ethiopian Bible. This extraordinary work includes the books of Maccabees and many other canonical and apocryphal stories. You'll find the link in the description below. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you in the following video. And remember, history is never just the past.